What's good? What's good? What's good? Salute, man. Salute, man. Yeah, it's the 212, man. Man, holla at me, man. What's good, my peoples out there, man? What's good, man? What's good? Salute, man. Salute, man. Let me turn the speaker down over here. Yeah, 212, man. Holla at me, man. What's good, my peoples out there, man? What's good, man? What's good? Salute, man. Let me turn the speaker down over here. All right. Yeah, I was in the house trying to put these burgers together. I had to run to the store. You know what I mean? Forgot something, forgot an ingredient and all that, man, you know? What's good with my folks though, man? What's happening out there, man? Yeah, wait, let me see who in the chat, man. You know what I mean? Anytime television salute. You already know what it is, man. Looking for the truth, man. You already know what it is. Salute, what's popping, beloved? You know what I mean? You already know, man. William Harvey, salute. You know what it is, man. Shout out to Detroit, to D-Town, man. D-Town in the building, man. What's up with my peoples, man? You know what I mean? You know what it do, man. You know what it do already, man. We back, man. You know? Hybrid album, fully completed. You know what I mean? I'm gonna give y'all the official date for the release of the Hybrid album. Right now, we just getting the marketing and all the rest of that stuff put together. Shout out to K Slade, Drewski, Chris Gotti, my man Young Jugs, Amari Jugs from Core Studio. Of course, you know, Team Hybrid. We moving. Shout out to Jonathan and Jonathan's Lounge. You know, shout out to Tim Boss. You know what I mean? And you already know what it is, man. We go hard, baby boy. We go hard in the paint, man. You know what I mean? We go hard in the paint, baby. You know what I mean? Yeah, I just ran to the store. Let me take this off. I mean, yeah, you already know, nigga. Louie! Polo shit, you know what I mean? You know these niggas can't fuck with the champ, man. You know the champ give it up, man. I mean, look. Interchangeable lining and all that. They can't fuck with the champ, man. All right? So all you little polo babies out there, man, get in line, man. Wait your turn, man. It ain't your turn yet, man. Know what I mean? Boss dog, man. King Poly still moving, you heard? Well, my nigga, just see it. Polo Coogis and all that. King Poly still moving, man. We moving, man. We in the building, man. You know what I mean? Now see, look. The official hoodie on that and all that. You know what I mean? Louie! You know what I mean? You know how we do, man. Yeah, I had to get my thing together, man. We went around trying to get the album completed, man. So that's what the holdup was. That's why it took me a little minute, you know what I mean, to get in line and all that, and get back to my 212 family and all that, man. But we back, we in the building, man. You know what I mean? You already know what it is, man. You know what I mean? You already know. Don Philly, you know what it is, beloved. You know what I mean? House of Visuals. Salute, you know what it is. Yo, where you at? You shoot videos, right? Where you at, beloved? You up top or down bottom? Yeah, you already know, man. You know? Prince Biggs, you already know. Salute. You already know what it is, man. You know? Oh, let me take the hat off. Gotta take the Lowy hat off, man. Shit hot. Shit start getting hot. Rather, I run the dome piece and all that, man. You know, nigga got a big head. That head get hot, baby. You know what I mean? Let me see what the homie talking about. Yeah, I mean, we don't play them frauds no mind, beloved. I mean, I ain't even call his name in the chat, man. He ain't worth a half a ball, y'all. You know that. You already know. Iced out, my nigga. SL. No. Beantown in the building, man. Shout out to Beantown, man. All my homies, all my Beantown representatives. You know what it is, man. You know. Like I said, Halbert album, definitely dope. Got some nice joints to be fine-tuning it. By the way, I don't know if y'all ever see the caller line, but the caller line in effect today, man. We live at 5. We going all the way through with it, you heard? I'm gonna play a little joint for y'all right quick. You know what I mean? Play a little something for y'all. Let me turn this shit up for y'all, man. A little something, man.
Bluetooth connected.
A little something, man.
Bluetooth connected.
Let me see, man. What direction should I go, man? And what direction should I go with this thing, man? All right, let me see. All right, I'm gonna play the Boosie joint. It's my nephew Boosie or whatever. I hopped on the joint with him. Check it out.
About something, I don't even like, come on, man. Crazy. Niggas just be really out here trying to really get to it, and you type shit, man. Like, come on, man, you just be blowing shit, man. Yeah, man, I do better. When they trying to get better, thing, you shit, man. Come on, better, come on, man. Man, this shit is just crazy. I don't even get you no more. I'm just saying, man, the fuck out of here. I apologize, man. Yeah, it's my bad. Show that. Fuck our memories, fuck our teardrops. Don't ain't no pictures on that wall, don't even answer when I call. Don't reply to my text, all you seem to say is okay. It's short text and let her by. But I'm steady wiping tears cause I made you cry. I'd be less of a man if I had to lie. Give me one more chance, I just had to try. This a letter to the one I love. The one I love got me crying on my knee to this. We was that deep till I think you swimming. Conversations out. You left me lonely in the dark. The situations I was facing, no relation. You was somewhere on a vacation, having fun. Now I'm proud to be the lonely one. Probably the only one. We make up, we break up, when shit that go down here. Now I'm feeling how you feel, and I hope that you just feel, cause this pain here is real. I ain't even gonna lie, man, that shit kinda like fucked the nigga up, but hey, nigga had to get back, like, you know, nigga had, I mean, bounce back. You left me lonely in the dark. I should've
Kept it real with you from the start. Now it's dark.
Now what's what the millionaires feel like? You got it, and you lose it all. Word.
I remember nights when we softly laid.
Word.
It's because of you that a nigga paid. How can I ever portray my DD babe?
Why?
All a nigga had, gave a nigga swag, kept me in my bag. Something like a player, but really I'm a loser. To ever play my lady,
I'm sorry.
put me in a Mercedes, had me on the strip, talking real slick, with that 40 block, popping on Messi clips.
Yeah, and I got caught playing
The
with
little tricks, now I'm caught up, guess I'm in the mix.
I really miss my baby, though. Come back. This thing is driving me crazy, yo. I know. I hurt you. D, babe, you more. You left me lonely in the dark. I should've kept it real with you from the start.
Now it's dark.
See, love is like opportunity. When it knocks, you answer the first time. You left me lonely in the dark. An opportunity may not come again.
I'm gonna play a couple hybrid joints for you. Come off the mixtape, man. I'm gonna share with you today. I miss y'all, man.
Bluetooth disconnected. Bluetooth pairing.
Oh, that's probably this shit right here. Well, it don't matter. Somebody call up, they talk. Anyway, man, you know what I mean? There's a whole lot more where that came from, though. There's a lot of heat on that album. You said throw that back. You want to hear it again? Okay, you know I'm blind, bro. Who was that? Who was that? Big Jerry? Salute, beloved. My nigga know what time it is. See what I'm talking about? I keep telling you, you can't even hide. You know what I mean? When I talk, I can't hide it. Everybody know me. See what he said? He was in the port. The VI floor was crazy. If you get a chance, Jerry, call up. If you see the caller line on my thing, call that phone number. Call the caller line real quick. I'm not gonna say a word. You tell niggas how many niggas I was fighting in the joint, bro. In that pen when I had the visitors room going crazy. Call up if you could, man. Anybody know the caller line, please post it up in the chat. You know what I mean? For the brother. I'm glad he said that. So now I'm not gonna say a word. He gonna tell you how many people I popped it off with. You know what I mean? 412, salute. My son said, put that boy in a coma. That's what I told to him, homie. Told to him, homie. You know what I mean? And we even on jail time, but you can't make it up. The nigga was in Southport with me. Ask him. First of all, homie, just answer one question. If you could call up, was I ever a porter in Southport? I just want you to answer that one question. That kills all the rest of that shit. The rest of that shit is behind me, beneath me. We gonna move forward. I'm gonna play this song one more time. Homie, wanna hear that song again. So what we talk about, man. Shit getting crazy right now.
Bluetooth connected.
Like this, they always want to talk about something. I don't even like shit on crazy. Niggas just be really out here trying to really get to it. You type shit, man. Like, come on, man. You just be blowing shit, man. Come on, yeah, man. I do better. When they try to get my bag and shit, man. Come on, brother. Come on, man. Yeah. This shit is just crazy. I don't even get you no more. I'm just saying, man. The fuck out of here. I apologize, man. Yeah, it's my bad. Show that.
Fuck our memories, fuck our teardrops. Don't ain't no pencils on that wall. Don't even answer when I call. Don't answer the text. All you see me say is okay. It's short text and let her ride. But I'm steady wiping tears cause I made you cry. I'd be less of a man if I had to lie. Give me one more chance, I just had to try. This a letter to the one I love. The one I love got me crying on my knees.
We was that deep till I think you swing around conversations out here.
You left me lonely in the dark. The situations I was facing, no relation. You was somewhere on a vacation, having fun.
Now I'm proud to be the lonely one.
Probably the only one. We make up, we break up, but shit that go down here. Now I'm feeling how you feel, and I hope that you just feel, cause this pain here is real.
I ain't even gonna lie, man. That shit kinda like fucked the nigga up, but hey, the nigga had to get back. Like, you know, nigga move. You know what I mean? Had to bounce back.
You left me lonely in the dark.
I should've kept it real with you from the start.
Now it's dark.
Now what's what the millionaires feel like? You got it, and you lose it all. Word.
I remember nights when we softly laid.
Word.
It's because of you that a nigga paid. How could I ever betray my DD babe?
Why?
All I ever had gave a nigga swag, kept me in my bag. Something like a player, but really I'm a loser. To ever play my lady,
I'm sorry.
put me in that Mercedes, have me on the strip, talking real slick, with that 40 Glock, popping them extra clips,
Yeah, I got caught.
playing with little tricks. Now I'm caught up, guess I'm in the mix.
I really miss my baby, though. Come back. This thing has got me crazy, yo. I know.
I hurt you.
D, babe.
You left me lonely in the dark.
I should've kept it real with you from the start. Now it's dark. See, love is like opportunity. When it knocks, you answer the first time.
You left me lonely in the dark.
An opportunity may not come again.
play one. This one right here not really on the Hobbit album, but I'm gonna put it on for you anyway. This is on the CK. I'm only dropping one more mixtape. After that, I'm done, y'all. I'm going back behind the scenes. You can check me up in that hot whip, airline, cockpit, strip cold, I'm sick. Give a gap cause I'm so slick. Hot boy cause I'm so lit. Straight there cause I'm so lit. Robinhood, Coinbase, Bitcoin, invest chips. You can catch me up in that hot whip, airline, cockpit, strip cold, I'm sick. Give a gap cause I'm so slick. Hot boy cause I'm so lit. Straight now cause I'm so great. Robinhood, Coinbase, Bitcoin, invest chips. We press the whip for them cars sold. Party hard till them bars close. Party sold with no wall card. We take the pots, we cook the brick. Make the soda, make sure it's thick. Let it sit, make sure it's thick. Gotta test it out, we got a fiend here. Driveway, Europeans here. No acting done, nobody seen here. Only members of the team here. Before we wrap it up, we check the weight. Bless the team, everybody straight. Bitcoin by a body case. 40 Glock, gotta buy my waist. No disrespect, all kind of hate. You can get it now, we ain't gotta wait. But we ain't really gotta go there. Fresh jackets made a mold here. There's enough money that we all can eat. Everybody getting dough here. We got a strip liquor against Mardi Gras. Exotic weeds on the body yard. AMG by a body car. Our future's clear, we align with stars. Max man that's behind the ball. We eat turkey wings, not caviar. Green screen, big scene, and they not be gone. It's feeling real, I'm feeling like a god. I'm motivated by the tears and scars. I'm motivated by the tears and scars. You can check me up in that hot whip, airline, cockpit, strip cold, I'm sick. Give a gap cause I'm so slick. Hot boy cause I'm so lit. Straight now cause I sold bricks. Robinhood, Coinbase, Bitcoin, invest chips. You can check me up in that hot whip, airline, cockpit, strip cold, I'm sick. Give a gap cause I'm so slick. Hot boy cause I'm so lit. Straight now cause I sold bricks. Robinhood, Coinbase, Bitcoin, invest chips. Reinvest paying like Tylenol. Real dudes, I know them all. People testing me, don't doubt it all. Learn the war before a call. You can't come to me, not before a dog. See, read the read when nobody lost. Say history, but never took the cause. Can't even read, but tell to be a boss. Can't put you on the right track. Try to teach you how to learn track. Don't coach the coach, sell the coach. Then you bring it right back. I'm trying to pick you up, not leave you down. It's enough ground, we can pass it around. More than one kingdom, we can stand the ground. Just look at us, how we put it down. We don't mind the stars, we buy out the mall. It's an understatement, it's a saving ball. Trying to see the world, I can probably call. I guess it's things to go, I never seen it all. Before I go to sleep, I pray I never fall. I can feel my dreams just staring at the door. God, thank you. Feel my dreams just staring at the door. You can catch me up in that hot whip, airline, cockpit, strip cold, I'm sick. Give a gap cause I'm so slick. Hot boy cause I'm so lit. Straight now cause I sold bricks. Robinhood, Coinbase, Bitcoin, invest chips. You can catch me up in that hot whip, airline, cockpit, strip cold, I'm sick. Give a gap cause I'm so slick. Hot boy cause I'm so lit. Straight premium, baby. Robinhood, Coinbase, Bitcoin, invest chips. So y'all done out of liquor. I got a fresh another one right here, baby. Strictly premium, baby. You know what I mean? This is ballers looking right here, man. This is a personal. This is for me by myself, man. You know what I mean? I would bring out the 1942, but that shit nasty. That shit trash. You know what I mean? Let's get back to the issue at hand, man. Now we're gonna chop it up and vibe and get to it now. Take the Bluetooth off. If I'm gonna turn that off. No, I'm gonna leave it on because that might connect, and I can basically you'll get hear what's being said.
Bluetooth disconnected. Bluetooth pairing.
See, that's that shit right there trying to pair. Turn it off anyway. Yeah, that shit sizzling in there. That's homemade burgers, nigga, with the onions and all that. Crack the egg with the flour and all that, man. Season that bitch up and that shit doing what it doing right now, nigga. You know Babe Paul gonna eat. You know what I mean? Let me look inside the chat. I gotta make sure my admins is online, man. Need somebody to post that caller line. I want to talk to the people today, man. You know? Fire Big Jerry, that's what's up. My son said, ching. He caught it. I mean, my son said, gangster. Ah! My mother all reveal. What's up, my nigga? You know what I mean? That's what's up. No doubt, no doubt. B-Mo, you in here? What's good? What's good, beloved? Salute. But yeah, anyway, man, you know, we back, man. You know what I mean? Tomorrow morning, you know what time it is. Ride the ground floor gonna pop off. I wasn't gonna get on until tomorrow. I said, nah, I'm gonna get on tonight, man. I want to highlight the people. We did a little something last night at the clubhouse. A lot of people keep pushing the narrative like, you know, it's still some type of East-West Coast, like me and Wackers beefing. Let me state the record's clear, man. Me and Wackers not beefing, all right? It's not really no East Coast, West Coast energy going on, but you got a lot of pretenders that trying to push that narrative. That's not happening. You know what I mean? One of my admins on Clubhouse and my nigga CEO Week or whatever, he's from California, man. You know what I mean? A lot of homies in the pen in California, you know, they basically patch in and they stay on my line, bro. In fact, let me see something. Let me get this number. I'm going to text and have homie call in real quick. All right? We not saying no names, none of that shit because homie behind the wall. He can get in trouble. You know what I'm saying? But niggas just passed in, bro. You know what I mean? Then I have somebody from the street in Cali pull up. Maybe even half the set, nigga. Like, it's different, my nigga. We trying to bridge that gap and keep it where when dude from NY go to Cali, it's love, man. You know? Ain't none of that going on. People say, oh, this happened, this happened. That's not happening, man. You know? I never think too, right? Cass is my little bro. So respect to Cass. But we're Eastern District. We're not East Coast on lock. So when you go in there, don't expect to see me, you know, Wall Brim, another other people, CEO Reek. You know, we go in there sometimes to support, but we're not East Coast on lock. We're Eastern District. We represent the whole East Coast. You understand what I'm saying? Every state, and we keep the narrative where it's supposed to be positivity. We're trying to reach the youth. We're trying to bridge the gap between the coasts. But we actually bridge the gap. It's kind of like peaceful now. When you X out, you know, the nondescript niggas trying to push that narrative. There's no beefing between the East and the West Coast. We're not doing that. Now, here gonna homie right here. I don't even know my own calling line. Could somebody tell me what the calling line is? Yeah, I'm slipping right now, y'all. I don't know the calling line. Let me see. Hey, do me a favor. Text, text my Ever phone and tell me what this calling line number is. I know it's some like 910 some shit like that. I don't remember the whole shit. No, text the Ever one. Yeah. In fact, the text is right here. Yeah, it's in right here. The 911 number. Call it. I mean, no, text it. Text it. I'm on the phone with you. You ain't got to call it. I'm on the phone with you. All right. It's cold down here, man. It ain't cold. It's brick down here. It's brick down here, bro. It's ridiculous, man. This is ridiculous, man. I'm trying to get back so I can see the message of what you're talking about. Now, you already know, man. Let me see what B more talking about. That's a fact, B more. They ain't talking to the whole coast. You're right. Just like niggas not talking to the whole coast over there on the West Coast. So dudes are speaking for people who don't. Okay. I'm blind as fuck. Okay, I got it. But Jay, I mean, like, we networking right now. We don't got time for that, man. You know, only these weak dudes out here screaming, yelling, all the rest of that shit. They lost, man. They're screaming and yelling, and when the revolution hit, don't say we ain't warned y'all, man. All right? Understand that. Because it's going to hit. It already hit with COVID-19. They're trying to wipe us out. They're trying to wipe us out, bro. And you pretendo niggas, homie just hit back. He said, what's good, Conrad? He could hit any phone. I'm going to tell him to call either line. Call either phone right quick. I've been in the loop, homie. Remember that. I'm one of the descendants of George Jackson and Jonathan Jackson, bro. I'm going to leave it at that. All right? I'm a descendant of the BGF fan. I'm going to leave it at that. I can't speak for nobody else. I've been sanctioned, though. I'm Gucci. Salute, beloved.
What it do? What it do?
Listen, I know your situation, so I ain't gonna really hold you up because I know you want to join. But I'm online. I'm on YouTube, and I'm addressing the fact that people think, one, that I'm not valid in Cali, two, that we have an East and West situation going on over there, whatever. So I want you to speak to the people. Whatever. I'll put you next to the speaker now. Yeah, you can go, bro.
What it do? What it do? Well,
Tell.
well, first off, I have a question before I have somewhat of a response. But my question is, what individuals are questioning? You know what I'm saying? Who you are?
You know, you got a lot of dudes that's getting online and making it seem like, you know, I'm not valid. You know what I mean? You know, I'm not a descendant of George Jackson and Jonathan Jackson, and I basically don't know nothing about California, and that y'all not jacking me.
Well, first and foremost, I wanted the listeners to know who I am. You know, I'm reputable. I'm Big Popeye, Rough Dog, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Name you want to call me, I'm both. You know what I'm saying? I've been about this blood thing for more years than I can count. You know, right now I'm not out there where I can be in the trenches like everybody because I'm stuck behind these walls and have been for a number of years. Matter of fact, for 36 years. And what I can say is this: I'm official, and what comes out my mouth is official. because I'm never gonna push no bullshit out there. Anybody know me gonna know that I push the real out there, just like I push it up in here. Now, as far as with my man CK is official. You know, it ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about it. I don't know what other cats is saying and asking and about him not being official and not knowing and not connecting. You know what I'm saying, to the beginning, to the birth, to what it's all about. You know, that's the homie. That's my comrade and everything that accomplishes that. You know what I'm saying? Even with the connection through Comrade George Jackson. And I say Comrade George Jackson because Brother George Jackson was in the fight. And to be in the fight is to be a comrade. You know, and so that goes from the beginning, you know, stages when all of this was created, you know what I'm saying, in the 60s. You know what I'm saying? The transcends over to what it is today. You know what I'm saying? We done lost our way from the beginning to now. You know, went on down different roads and learning different things and teaming up with different people. You know what I'm saying? We did all that over the course of time. That's why we are where we are today. You know, but make no mistake, we came from the belly of the beast. We came from the vision that Comrade George Jackson had. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of other comrades, brothers, sisters, you know what I'm saying, to the cause, how they was pushing. You know what I'm saying? What everybody got to understand is this: people got to make their own minds up. They got to stop listening to what's coming from all these different angles. That's not making no sense. But what it is making dissension, chaos, and all these things that's thrown in the bag and shook up and then let out for everybody to respond to what it do or what he do or what she do. But we got to make up our own minds, you know what I'm saying, and know that first and foremost, you don't have to be in a place. You don't have to be standing in one place. And that's who you are. We was created to be whatever we want to be. You can never occupy two places at one time. The body can't do it. You know what I'm saying? You could be on the East Coast, you can be on the West Coast, you can be down south, or you can be up north. But you can't be in two places at one time. I say that to say this. If you don't think somebody's official, then you first have to ask yourself, who am I to allow somebody to come in to doubt if I believe what this person is saying? How do I know this person ain't telling me the truth about what's going on? So you have to first and foremost, and I always encourage people to do this, don't take my word for anything. Do your research. Go talk to who you need to talk to. Find out who this individual is. So you can sit back and say, oh, well, he's doing all this talking, but who is he? It's your job to find out who I am. I know who I am. You know what I'm saying? CK know who he is. We know who we are. It's up to you, if you're interested, to find out who we are, to find out what makes his word bigger than his or bigger than his, whatever the case may be. So go do your research and find out who is this Popeye dude? Who is this rough dog dude from Bloodstone family? Who is this dude? How do he know the things that he knows? Is he reputable enough to back up the things that he's claiming? Go do that homework. And then come back and sit back and say, okay, yeah, hey, hold you. I feel you. I hear where you're coming from. That's exactly what you're going to be saying. You know what I'm saying? And so hopefully I didn't get off track. But my thing is, that's the homie. The homie is certified. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I don't see where the problem at.
All day, every day. And trust me, bro, like I always tell y'all, I'm not bigger than the situation, man. But the situation, the hood swallowed me under, man. You know what I mean? And I have become it. I'm it. You know what I mean? And so, oh, this fancy CK snap, yo. He can't go to the West Coast. Why not? Why can't I?
See, look, watch this here. Watch this here. Now, one thing always know is this: you can go always where you want to go. You know what I'm saying? But now this is what a lot of people don't understand. And I always try to make sure this, this is out there because we are not a secret society. We're not out hiding. Don't want nobody to know who we are. And I say that to say this: we are 212. We are Donald M. Starley of Scarlet.
That's right.
We are Vanguard's 2 Bloods. We are their backbone. We are the air that they breathe. You know what I'm saying? But what it is because we are a military formation, our structure was centered around the military formation. You know what I'm saying? Because of what we had to do and who we had to be behind these walls. This is where we started. Make no mistake, this is where we started. Because we started here because we had to. Because you had a prison system that was flooded with Rips, Mexicans.
He not talking about the East Coast. He from Bali. He from Bali.
This is what I'm telling you. I'm telling you from California. And I'm going to show you the connection. You know what I'm saying? And now, once again, we vanguards. Our job is to protect. That's what a vanguard do. You look up Webster's dictionary, whatever dictionary you want to get to, you're going to understand what a vanguard is. And so that's who we are. Now, over the years, we have been getting the bad word, bad name put upon us, stigma put upon us, because not only that we're vanguards, but we're not for the bullshit. So when motherfuckers come to these prison systems, and mind you, I'm still talking about Cali, motherfuckers come to these penitentiaries on some bullshit, doing what you ain't got no business doing, disrespecting, you know what I'm saying, what you are all about, you know what I'm saying, then we have to do what we have to do. We have to go into that military formation and do what we got to do to make sure these rules and regulations are followed, because everybody is governed behind rules and regulations. So you're going to have individuals that got 212, when they hit 212, they got a bad taste in their mouth. You know what I'm saying? Because they came through the system fucking up, doing stuff that they had no business doing, and we spanked that ass. Because we're not going to allow somebody to fuck up what was created over all these many years.
And they're going to respect the 12, too.
Exactly. That's most definitely.
212 with me. So we do.
And what people got to understand is this. Please don't misunderstand Corey's dedication to 12 to be thinking that, he put this above who he really are or where he come from. First and foremost, all of us, that's 212, every one of us is tied with a blood organization somewhere. Because without that organization, you can't be 212. So make no mistake about that. And no one is to put bloodline 212 above their neighborhood. If you do that, what that's telling me is that your loyalty is going to be in question because you took an oath to represent the neighborhood that gave you birth. So you can't take another oath that's going to supersede that oath. You see what I'm saying? And we understand. I ain't talking about no written contract with your signature on it. You know what I mean when I say oath. Because these are the things that gangsters take. You know what I'm saying? The honor that's amongst us. You know what I'm saying? So always understand that it's only one way to push 212. Only one way. No matter what coast you on, you're going to accept it, you're going to embrace it, because you're going to do what that oath dictates you to do. And this is where it goes with this. We vanguard. See, you're always going to go back to being a vanguard, a protector. You see, not somebody that's taken away and all this bullshit is ready. And that's what I say. You have to make up your own mind. You can't let somebody tell you, well, he's not this and he's not that, he's not this and he's not that. What he is he's a vanguard. He's a protector of blood on the West Coast as much as on the East Coast. Because when it comes down to 212, see, 212, we don't coast trip at all. You know what I'm saying? That ain't got no. You're going to never be able to mix the two. You know what I'm saying? Because to be a vanguard for bloods, that means I got to protect bloods in other states. I'm your vanguards in other states as well. You know what I'm saying? But now, with that being said, give me a minute.
Yeah, you gotta make sure the Roscoe walking around. You gotta make sure Roscoe P. Coltrane ain't on his heels. You know what I mean? And this wasn't aimed at no particular individuals, but enough of the shenanigans. Y'all got people in Cali, yo, what blood got a problem with us over here? We blood. I don't have a problem with nobody on the West Coast, bro. I'm Gucci, bro. I'm tapped in with the right nigga. These are the founders right here that came under the original founders.
I'm back for this.
Homie been in jail for 36 years, bro. Yeah. My bad, yeah.
No, go ahead. I pick up where you at. Go ahead.
Yeah, homie been in jail for 36 years. I mean, the brother Bolo, 36 years. My brother King, 36 years. Like, this shit for real, man. Niggas is really like, ain't no, forget, I'm tatted up in blood, nigga. These niggas is blood, because they bled for blood from day one. He been blood over 40-something years. You understand what I'm telling y'all? So let these little...
Let me say this.
Yeah, bro.
Watch this here. Let me show this how the connection is. I was having a conversation earlier today.
Yeah.
With a couple of homies. And within that conversation, we go into the history aspect of all of this. And just like what Steve was just saying, I've been gone for 36 years, since 1985. But before that, I was gone for I went to the youth authority, right? In the summer of 1982. Right? Now, mind you, 1982, I'm going 1983, I'm going 1984. I get out of the youth authority in 1985. But because of who I am, the person that went to the youth authority, now, watch this. In each of these neighborhoods, you got people that's considered super bloods in these neighborhoods. And we talking about back in the early 80s.
Facts.
We got these super bloods in these neighborhoods. Now, don't misunderstand me. Every neighborhood had super bloods, but it wasn't a lot.
Hey, part my soul, beloved.
You see what I'm saying? It wasn't a lot.
Hey, part my soul, Papa, but tell me what neighborhood you talking about.
And right now, when I'm talking about super bloods, right now I'm talking about all blood neighborhoods.
Yeah.
Every single blood neighborhood had super bloods.
You talking about the 20s and all the rest of that.
Yeah, but now watch. Now, speaking about my neighborhood, you know what I'm saying? See, my neighborhood, you know what I'm saying, is Bloodstone Village. 5 dudes, 5, 6, 5, 7. Now, me, I was considered one of those super bloods out there because of my history from 1980. I'm going to start it off in an even year. From 1980 up until 2021, which is today, I've been a super blood throughout my whole life. Okay, get older, you get a little calmer, a little smarter, but more strategic. So I was one of them dudes that was an idiot. I was an idiot. I was gone. It was like you couldn't tell me nothing that's going against me pushing red, me banging red, me representing my neighborhood, and not only my neighborhood, but representing all the other neighborhoods of bloods because we were so short. And so by us being so short, well, I wanted the whole state of California to understand that we weren't no joke. We were short, but we weren't no jokes. I was out there terrorizing. And you sit back and you ask yourself, what do you consider a terrorist, a terrorizer? You know what I'm saying? A cold, super, whatever type of thug he is, he's super at that. And you put that in your mind, you say, this is what I picture that individual is. That's who I was. You know what I'm saying? And everybody know it. Everybody know it. I was so caught up in that lifestyle to where I would go to school in a Crip neighborhood, my main enemies, East Coast neighborhood. I would go to junior high school there wearing a black khaki suit with red letters going down the pants leg, Bloodstone Villain in my name. And on the back of my jacket, you know You know what I'm saying? We always had on the West Coast. We got these stickers where they, you know what I'm saying? One of the main stickers was the skeleton head. You know what I'm saying? With the dice and represent your neighborhood, the whole little thing with the red flag and everything tied on his head. All of that type of stuff. These are the type of shit that Super Bloods used to wear. Khaki suits with the pillow tucks. You know what I'm saying? With the cherry red sweatshirts and all of this and the Chuck Taylors and all this. You know, this is how we push it. You know what I'm saying? Croker sacks, all this old type of stuff. This was the gangster dress. This was our attire. And I would dress like that and go to a school that was, I'll say, 98% Crips. But I didn't give a fuck because I was that super blood. I was twisted in the mind. I was really twisted because I didn't look at what kind of violence could have been perpetrated to me. I didn't care nothing about none of that. I didn't look at none of that because none of that wasn't important to me. Because once again, I was that super blood coming up. And my big homies, you know what I'm saying, they was looking at me like, oh, that's the little young homie is a hog. And so I'm running homies my age, some older than me. I'm their big homies because my big homies is teaching me how to be that super blood. The one you want to mold and always say, that's what I'm talking about. But now mind you, this super blood was all twisted up in the head. And the reason why I keep getting back to being twisted up in the head is because I felt no fear. I wasn't scared of nothing. Because back then, you're going to have a knife, a stick, and if you're lucky, you might have a 22 or an old ass 38 pistol with 2-3 bullets amongst 10, 15, 20 people. So it ain't like, you know what I'm saying, today they got AKs and Uzis and all this old time. They got hand grenades and rocket launchers and shit. So ain't nowhere in the world I would do the shit now that I did then. Because if I would have did the shit now that I did then, I wouldn't have been a super blood because I wouldn't have been a blood long enough. I would have been done. They'd killed me a long time ago. And that's why I was thinking I was fucked up in the head and I was really thinking that way. But now I'm smart. I'm more strategic, like I was saying. You know, but still in all, I'm still that super blood because I worked for that title. I did the things that gangbangers did. I did the things that when you sit back and you're in them juvenile halls and them youth authorities and sometimes in these prison cells, you sit back and you're talking amongst each other and the stories that you're talking about. You know what I'm saying? It's like reading a novel, the Donald Goins novels and all this old type of stuff. It's like reading that, but understand this. I wasn't a novel, but I was at that level. So you was hearing stories told about me from cats that didn't know me because this is what gangbangers really did. So when they telling them stories, you know what I'm saying, the super bloods can come in and they feeling the story, they feeling it, they understand it, they can breathe it because that's what they do. Once again, but I was screwed up because I didn't see nothing stopping me from doing what I was doing.
Hey, pop out.
Yeah.
Give me it's 1 second. And listen, all you out there, pay attention because he's showing y'all where he came from. He's about to tell you where he's going to and what my struggle is and where we trying to get all y'all out there, where we trying to get y'all to go to. Go ahead, Pop, I continue.
Yeah, and so that's how I was screwed up because I didn't care about nothing. There wasn't no repercussion known to man that put fear in me because I was this so-called full blood that I, had in my mind that I was creating. Now, and mind you, I ain't the only one. You got bloods from all these other neighborhoods, and you even got some Crips that were super Crips back then. But this what I'm doing because I want my name to ring. See, I'm the type. I was a kid and loved westerns. I love those shit kickers when I was a kid. And so as I was getting older, in a non-fictional way, I was looking at myself as a ruthless gunslinger. You know what I'm saying? So I went, and that's why I say I spent 2 months on the streets from 1980, from 1982 until now. I spent 2 months on the streets because I was screwed up. See, I didn't have there was nothing stopping me from doing what I was doing. So I was out there, I was banging, going to school, getting kicked out of school for involvement in gang violence. You know You see, me, and the comrade Bolo, me and Bolo went to school together. We got kicked out of schools together for gang violence. Not only Bolo, there's a lot of people that's gonna be listening to this, that's out there, that went to school with me. You know what I'm saying? That was a super blood with me, and some super Crips back then that was going to them schools. They say, oh, yeah, I know that motherfucker. I was with that motherfucker. Oh yeah, he did all that type of shit. That's what he was doing. Because I don't know no other life but mine. And at the time, I thought my life was the shit, because growing up in the 1970s, growing up in the 1980s, our whole thing was, shit, we bad. That's what it is, we bad. Because when the Black Panthers, when they pushed off, and you know, it was transitioning over to, you know, the Black Power movement was slowing down. This is where Bloods and Crips came from. This is where we came from. You know what I'm saying? Now, we took the wrong turn. You know, we were supposed to take that turn for the things that the Black Panthers was teaching us and push with that. But, you know, like I said, we took the wrong turn, and when we realized it, but we can't stop now because we going. So we created our own way. Crips did the same thing. And, you know, all hell broke loose. In California, all hell broke loose in the 1980s. From 1980 until, I'll say, 1997, all hell was breaking loose in Los Angeles. Gang violence, I'm talking about shit. You ain't going nowhere without it. It's hell. You know what I'm saying? It's hell. And so I got caught up in this. Well, listen, let me build a neighborhood up as much as I can. So I was a gunslinger. Like I said, I always wanted to be that gunslinger. So I slung a gun. And like I said, when I first started, I told you where I am. I'm sitting right here on a motherfucking steel cot. You know what I'm saying? That I've been sitting on for 36 years straight. Not talking about the interruption from the 2 months from 1982 to 1985. But I ain't gonna talk about that just right now. He's 36. Since I was 18 years old. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on 1 second, Papa. Look, Keyway, LA. That's what I want you to do. Go to the barbershop. He said he about to text Swanee Fly.
Get Swanee Fly on the board. That's my young homie. Get Swanee Fly on
the board. He said Swanee Fly his young homie. Listen, pay attention, bro. This shit for real.
Swanee gonna tell you what I'm telling you. Swanee gonna tell you what Rough Dog tell you.
Listen, he's BSV, bro. He's from California. His name is Popeye.
Once again,
Popeye, Bolo. I fuck with the original form. I don't play with the in betweens. Yeah.
CK. Now watch this here.
Mm-hmm.
If he wants Swanee Fly, I can push a button right now and call Swanee Fly right now.
He can push a button and call Swanee Fly right now, bro. Get him on three-way. Get him on three-way.
Hold on for 1 second.
Yeah, get him on three-way, bro. After this, I just want to understand, when you get the haters online, I'm giving you permission to Frank stand these niggas, homie. I've been plugged in. You know what I mean? I fuck with Wack now, man. Wack vibe. Wack did his homework on me. Ask Wack. I'm who I say I am. And I ain't banging on none of the other dudes. But nigga, I've been home 20 years. You think I've been to California? Nigga. I smoke Indo. Where you think my Indo come from, bro? From the motherland, homie. You know what I mean? I just did this right here tonight to show dudes, listen, stop listening to these in-house bozos. They're in-house bozos for the East Coast. They don't know my life, bro. I've been to Mexico. No airplane. No passport. With knapsacks with butt on my back. Coming back to fucking Texas, bro. These niggas ain't been where I've been at, bro. Literally. You don't believe me? Ask niggas from H-Town know me. Chunk the deuce to the H. Ask them. They call me Spoon. I said, that nigga New York Spoons, that boy that came back with big-ass mosquito bites on him, bringing that shit back to make sure the city eat. I fed Houston, bro. When we couldn't get no bud, I fed Houston.
I couldn't catch Swanee. I just left him a message on his answering machine.
Yeah.
Somebody else there. Whoever you was just talking to, he said he got Swanee number. He can call him too.
Yeah, he said you got Swanee number, call him too. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Who else he want to name?
He said, who else you want to name? He vibing with you. You know what I mean? Keyway. He talking to you, Keyway. He said, who else you want to name? He said, they all know who he is. But I know they know who he is. That's the 12 right there. They know who he is. Lil Wag said, yo, 212, that's a prison game. Welcome to my home.
No, now look, watch his ear though. Speaking about that. See, I can speak a lot about 212. The reason why I can speak a lot about 212 is because I came from the early times of 212. I'm still to this day in contact with the supreme commanders of 212 that wrote the Constitution that was created from 212.
Facts.
I'm in contact with them. And not only that, I know every single history of 212 from the first time it was built up until today. Now, it started, hear me out, it started as a prison organization.
Listen,
political organization. See, that's when we started. Because when we came to prison, Bloods were so outnumbered. Not only did we have to deal with the Crips, they was outnumbering us 6-1, but we was dealing with the Mexicans, we was dealing with the Aryan brothers, skinheads, all these different entities. And we stayed strong. We stayed pushing. It was a handful of us, but we stayed strong, steadily pushing. You know what I'm saying? But now the forefathers, the original creator of 212, you know what I'm saying? Comrade Rooster Tyree, may he rest in heaven.
Listen.
Now, I had a very personal relationship with that comrade because first and foremost, we from the same area. You know what I'm saying? I'm from Bloodstone Village. He from Bloodstone Village, 40 Pie Road. See? So this we come up together. But not only that, I'm in contact with the other comrades that had their hand in the creation, like the comrade Ryder Mike, the supreme commander, shall I say, Ryder Mike, Ford Dog, and I'm naming these reputable cats. Ford Dog, you know what I'm saying? Bolo, you know. I'll hit you with a few more. I don't want to go too deep, but I can hit you with a few more. Voodoo, you know what I'm saying? YB, you know what I'm saying? I can start. Everybody I name is from various different neighborhoods. They're not from the same neighborhood. Still, all these individuals I'm naming people that is at the top of the top of the top. See, and everybody I name to you, mind you this, I can always get them on the phone. You know what I'm saying? And so I say that to say this. My name is included in that whole little barrage I just hit you with. You know what I'm saying? So when somebody's talking about, we this is where we started at. Because we had to start here. We had to. You know what I'm saying? Because for the survival of Bloods, we had to do it. You know what I'm saying? And we had to pave the way in these prison systems for Bloods to come to prison and never have to worry about becoming a victim to anybody or anything. You know what I'm saying? And it's other elements that contribute to that. You know what I'm saying? I've never looked down at UBN, the original UBN, United Blood Nations. I never looked down at that. You know what I'm saying? Because that is another organization for the betterment of Bloods. I just so happen to be 212. Now, 212 has expanded over many years. We ain't only in the prison system, federal prison and state prison, all that. We've expanded because now we are on the streets in a free world. You know what I'm saying? Because everything that you hold dear, everything that you want to grow and prosper and mature, you have to let it go. You have to free it. It can't stay in one little small place.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? You can't have a goldfish syndrome. You don't want to put a shark inside of a little tank. So when you mature, when you grow, you have to spread the roots because the roots has already been created. You know what I'm saying? So, and then too, you got to remember that when you're dealing with a military formation, who else is gonna go do the dirty work? Behind these walls, when shit was hitting the fan, who do we have as far as Bloods to go do the dirty work that you can guarantee gonna go do the dirty work for the advancement and the growth and the prosperity of bloodline, 212, Damu, Mstari, Askari. That's who did that. We paved those ways. Did we step on some toes? Yeah, we did. Did we ruffle some feathers? Yeah, we did. Did we piss some people off? Yeah, we did. But we accomplished what we set out to do. And that was to make sure that Bloods coming to prison, gonna come to prison safe, and don't have to worry about being a victim to anybody. You know what I'm saying? I came to prison, and when I came to prison, I was fighting every day. Every day. Me and my homeboy Moon was fighting every day. We fight East Coast every day. You know what I'm saying? Because of the commitment offense that we was locked up for. You know what I'm saying? Like I told you, we were super bloods. And so we had to live that life. So I'm fighting every day. Every day until I got tired of fighting and said, you know what? Let me try this knife out for a change. Let me see what this knife gonna do for me. And so I did that. I picked up the knife and instead of fighting, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go combat on you. But I did all these things for the sole purpose of me being that super blood that transcend into that Damu Mstari Askari. And I always say Askari because I'm a soldier. I'm always gonna be a soldier. No matter where I sit at the food table, I could be at the top of the top. I'm still gonna be Damu Mstari Askari. Because I ain't gonna never tell somebody to go do something I ain't willing to go do myself. I'm gonna push myself like I'll push anybody else. You know what I'm saying? But once again, we in the free world now because it's all about business. It's all about building. It's all about creating and showing them youngsters that's out there having all these millions of dollars in a rap game, in an entertainment game, that ain't got no business being in the game, being in the street game, because that's not what they are. That's not who they are. So I want to try to get them to get away from that. For the simple fact, I've been being a blood, like I say, for more years I can carry the count. I'm 55 years old right now. I've never been shot a day in my life. I ain't never been stabbed a day in my life. I've been sliced with a razor. Never been stabbed a day in my life. Reason being is because I knew what was required of me. You know what I'm saying? I knew what was required of me. And I'm saying that to say this. We get these guys that's in the entertainment business. Two business ain't got nothing. Man, look, entertainment business ain't got nothing to do with the game business. I got a homeboy. A lot of people in the sports fans you familiar with Curtis Conway. See, Curtis Conway was encouraged by my big homies to not gangbang, not run them villain streets, and not hang out and do all this old shit, and to go to school and to play football. And he became a motherfucker, hell of a football player. You know what I'm saying? Played with many, many teams. Played with my favorite team, the 49ers. You know what I'm saying? And then he did something, that really put the icing on the cake of his whole life. You know what I'm saying? He found his queen and sister, Layla Ali, married her. They got their family going on and all that. I say that to say this. Curtis knew his lifestyle wasn't a game banger. His lifestyle was to play football and sports. That was who he was. Because if he'd have stayed in them streets, he wouldn't have been where he made it to. He wouldn't have did that. Yeah. And so that's the same. That's what's out there on the streets. There's a lot of cats out there. You got these rappers. Oh, shit, these superstars. I ain't gonna call them rappers. I'm gonna call them superstars because they blowing motherfuckers' mind with this music. You know what I'm saying? They doing their thing with this music, but they shouldn't leave that gangbanging to the gangbangers, the real gangbangers. I mean, I'm not saying that them dudes out there they not real about themselves. I'm not saying that. That's not what I'm saying, and I hope that they're not taking it that way. But when I say real gangbangers, I'm saying the ones that don't have nothing to lose. That's what a real gangbanger is. A person that don't have nothing to lose. If you got something to lose, man, get up out them motherfucking streets playing that to which you not. And take care of your family. Don't come to behind these walls. And for the most part, what I'm just hoping everybody do, you know what I'm saying, in your own way, become a vanguard to your people. Because that's who need it. Your people need that vanguard. You know what I'm saying? People of color out there got it bad. Got it bad. I wouldn't give a fuck what nobody said. Got it bad. But they can have it better. All they got to do is be vanguards to their people. You know what I'm saying? Whoever that may be. Meaning, protect your people. You know what I'm saying? like I said, anybody that's out there that's listening and don't think CK is official, coming from me, a real true, reputable Damu Mstari Askari is telling you CK is 100% official. CK is 212. He is a Damu Mstari Askari from the East Coast, from the West Coast, from the North and South. You know what I'm saying? Because Damu Mstari Askari is only one entity that's in many places.
Fact. That's the fact. I gotta get you in tune on my channel, my YouTube channel, or what I do. I'm gonna send you I'm gonna send you a link, so when you see the link, you see what I do.
Most definitely, yeah. And I'm gonna pull up. Pull up. You know, because see, my thing is, anytime I can, my father used to tell me this when I was a kid, right? Pops used to always put me to the side. He said, "Boy, in life, never be ashamed of letting somebody use you. We all put on this earth to be used in whatever way we're gonna be used in." But he always told me this: never let somebody abuse you. I say that to say this: you can use me whenever you need to use me. You know what I'm saying? To open up these eyes on cats that don't see. You know what I'm saying? Open up these ears on cats that don't hear. You know what I'm saying? Now, and I'm not trying to make the next man look bad or whoever, anybody that's throwing accusations out there about you. I'm not trying to make them look bad. All I'm trying to do is give the real. That's all I got to give is the real, the truth. Wow. You know what I'm saying? I always tell it. I be telling my little homies this all the time. I'm mad at the OGs on the streets because the OGs on the streets never gave the youngsters their history, never taught them. Because I run into young dudes all the time up in here. Cole, man, watch this here. I done most recently ran into young motherfuckers that's claiming and representing my neighborhood. Now, I say my neighborhood because I put that motherfucker on the map. I had help, don't get me wrong, but I put that motherfucker on the map. So I don't represent somebody else's hood. I am that hood. And the youngsters, they represent my hood. But now, I done ran into youngsters where I get into a conversation. Oh, you from Village? Oh, which village you from? Oh, you from 5-6 Village. Oh, you from 5 Village. Oh, is that right there? I said, man, look, you know your homie, Big Rough Dog? I ask people that. And I, you know, and I ask them that because I be wanting to know what they know. You know, I done had a couple of, oh yeah, you know, that's the big homie. You know, I heard a lot of stuff about the big homie. And I gauge him in a conversation. We have a long, grown-out conversation. You know? And then I sit back and I look at him, I say, man, listen. You don't know your homie like you said you know your homie. Because your homie you talking about is me. I'm that cat. I'm that dude.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? And I get at him like that because I let him know, listen, man, your big homies on the streets failing you because they not giving you your history. See, your history is, I want to know, if you don't know your history, where you come from, how the hell can you figure out where you going and how you gonna get there?
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? You got to know your history. You got to know something about your history. You know, and see, you get them so-called OGs out there on the streets. They're not giving the youngsters their history because the youngsters them youngsters got all the money. They got the girls, they got the cars, they got all of this. Young cats is pushing, they doing their thing. These old cats is out there like leeches. That's not doing nothing for the hood. That's not doing nothing for their people. They leeches. And what they doing is they accepting whatever they can get from these youngsters. Oh, that's the young homie. So when the young homie give them, because the young homie just want to impress the big homie. So when the big homie get all of this, now he's going to allow the young homie to do what the fuck he wanted. Because he don't want to be cut off from the gifts and gratuities as he gets. So when the young homie start doing stupid shit because he see his big homie doing stupid shit, the young homie start doing stupid shit. And when motherfuckers start complaining, the big homie's like, oh no, that's the young homie. You know, he just crazy. You know, I don't be fucking with them young motherfuckers. See, that's the problem. when the big homies say, I don't be fucking with them young motherfuckers, they crazy. Look at here. This one thing I do know. All these OGs that's getting up out the penitentiary, your young homies need you. Because they need you to fill in the blanks that the so-called big homies that's on the streets, that they never came behind these walls, you know what I'm saying, but are leeches. It's not given. They not giving it to them because they don't want to scare them off. But see, the cold part about it is when they come to the penitentiary, I can't help but to scare them off. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not going to sugarcoat it, nothing. I'm going to give it to them 100% real and raw. I'm going to give it to them because that's how it was given to me. But I'm going to give them a choice. Either you're going to stay pushing the way you're supposed to push, or you're going to push off and get on. You know, push off and get on, you can't be around me. You're going to be SNY. You're going to be, which is the sisters need yours for the stitches and all this. That's where they're going to be going. Because if you're not, I can't, no, it's not going to work. Because once again, I came in this system, 18 years old, super blood, and all I knew was my neighborhood. Cold part about it, man, I only spent, and like I said, I was in youth authority for some years before that, but I only spent very few years in my home with my family, with my brothers and sisters. I got a bunch of brothers and sisters. I love my brothers and sisters to death. But the cold part about it is, I know my homies in the penitentiary better than I know my own brothers and sisters, because I only spent a very short period of time with them. That and they was young, they was babies when I came to jail, so they don't really remember a lot of stuff as it is. You know what I'm saying? But I say that to say this: when these young motherfuckers come up in here that don't know nothing, I gotta snatch them up and teach them quick in the process of trying to make sure nothing happen to them, trying to make sure they don't do nothing stupid. You know what I'm saying? Coming to the penitentiary, get young cats come to the penitentiary. First thing they want to do, they want to get high. Going to get that crystal and all this other type of shit out. We don't have that. We don't play that. That's not what's happening. You know what I'm saying? That's not happening. Right. You know, and so I have to snatch these dudes. I got to prevent them from that. I got to stop them from getting caught up in owing somebody some money. You know what I'm saying? Because if you get up in here, you owe a motherfucker some money, he got to get paid. You know what I'm saying? And I'm part of the streets, I'm part of the prison. I got to make sure this individual get paid. I'm gonna be mad at the motherfucker because I have to come out my pocket. You know what I'm saying? Other comrades got to come out their pocket to make sure these cats get paid. Not because we're afraid of. We'll take anybody to war and win. But business is business. Respect is respect. You know what I'm saying? You got to be an honorable person. You know what I'm saying? And so I have to do all these different things, and that mean I got to forget about trying to get back out on the streets. You know what I'm saying? So the reason why I'm still in prison for these 36 years, partially because of the commitment offense that I did, but while I was in prison, I was still that super blood. So I did things in the prison that got me to where I'm still up in here today. Because this, hell, I doubt if you can find, or if you can come up with 5 people, you know what I'm saying, that's in prison for the exact same thing I'm in prison for and still in prison. No, because they don't do that kind of amount of time for it, you know what I'm saying? But because I was doing what I was doing, you know what I'm saying, wreaking havoc, getting in riots, doing all this old type of shit, because, once again, I'm a Vanguard. I got to do things now. So I had to be a visionary. I had to look at what was going on now and see if I could do something now to fix it. So 10 years from now, the homies don't have to come in here and deal with the shit that I had to deal with. So I just kept doing what I had to do. Not only me, a whole lot of us. Bolo, he's still here. Bolo, his homies here. Now, don't get me wrong. I've been down 36 years, but we got homies that been down longer than that. You know what I'm saying? I'm down a tear from an old cat that been in there for 50 years. You know what I'm saying? So, and I don't know what all they did, you know what I'm saying, throughout the time to where they still here. You know what I'm saying? But I had to focus in on doing the job that the big homies on the streets didn't do with the young homies. Not only my neighborhood, all the neighborhoods got to do that. Even on the East Coast, I know they do it. They got the exact same type of story. See, that's the thing. You gotta understand. The same stories I'm telling you this right now, Motherfuckers in a whole nother city, whole nother state, telling they homies the same type of shit. Because they did the same type of shit. There's nothing on the West Coast we did that wasn't done on the East Coast, or that couldn't be done on the East Coast, or that wasn't be done. Shit, we know it's gangsters every motherfucking way. It's super bloods everywhere. It was super bloods out there. You know what I'm saying? Because they had to do the same old shit we had to. They was going through the mutual authorities, going through the prison system, doing all type of shit. You know what I'm saying? In the name of what they represent. You know what I'm saying? But see, I can only speak to what's going on in California. You know what I'm saying? For the simple fact, this is all I know. Because I've been in the motherfucking penitentiary for way more than half my motherfucking life. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong, I'm not shit. I don't want nobody to feel sorry for me. Not at all. Not me. You know what I'm saying? Because I take care of myself. Physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. I take care of myself. You know what I'm saying? So when I step about these gates, motherfuckers gonna look at me because they know, oh, he got that shine, so he must came from prison. But you better believe when you look at me, you'll be like, oh, she kind of look, you look young. He older. He don't look older than he is. Because I take care of myself.
Hey, let me intervene for a minute, Pop, all right?
Yeah.
For a minute now, I kind of held you and Bolo name back, a couple of sisters, you know, on the coast or whatever, held your name back, you know, for security purposes. I mean?
Yeah.
But I've been trying to recreate, I want to say, the narrative to get these youngins to come together. Stop fighting each other. It don't matter if you Crip, Blood, Folk, whatever you are. Come together, stop fighting each other because it's a bigger struggle at hand, y'all. You just started to see it with COVID-19. That's just a part of it.
Yeah, most definitely.
Now they got a new strand. They keep naming the strands. The same way they kept naming hurricanes. Hurricane so-and-so. Hurricane Gloria. Hurricane Ike. Hurricane Katrina. Don't you get it? All this shit is man-made. It's created, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, the purpose of me bringing the bro up here, right, is for the sole purpose of trying to show you there's no such thing as East Coast, West Coast beef dealing with real street dudes. We're real street dudes.
Look at here. I'm going to tell you, watch this here.
You know what I mean?
Yep, I'm going to tell you this here.
He's locked up, so be patient with him because he's locked up. So you got to watch his back, talk. All right? Yeah.
See, I'm like this. And this is me. And I know I'm speaking, I always speak for me, but I know that I have an army of homies that's going to agree with me on these statements that I make. When it comes down to the East Coast, West Coast phantom, I'm going to call it a phantom because that's exactly what it is. You know what I'm saying? When it comes down to that,
that's right.
Bloods ain't got no beef because we represent the West and the East.
Okay, keep talking, Papa. I'm gonna go over here and grab some of my car. I got you. Got it.
And so the thing is that the whole thought to that there's a beef, there's a possible beef. Even watch this here. Even I can mention and name a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? And every single one of them is going to sit back and tell you, oh, if there is no beef, there is no beef. We don't get caught up in that. You know what I'm saying? See, first and foremost, when it comes down to West Coast, East Coast beef was created by the media. The mass media created that whole bullshit back when they was dealing with the Tupac Biggie shit. All this old shit. This old shit. You know what I'm saying? This was created. That's what created that whole mindset of that. You know what I'm saying? Because you better believe this. I wouldn't give a fuck where you at, but I'm going to speak to the prison system. I tell you this, when motherfuckers be waking up in the morning, you know what I'm saying, and turning their music and knocking their sounds, you know, up and clean up, and some dudes making their wine and getting their weed together, you know, chilling or whatever the case may be, they playing that music. You know what I'm saying? That's what we do. And they knocking their favorite artists. Certain times a day, we play certain type of music. But I guarantee you this, every single one of these thugs up in this motherfucker from the West Coast, whether it be Keyways, Damos, you know what I'm saying? Shit, you even got the Mexicans, all of them. They knocking their favorite rappers. and you be hearing motherfuckers straight from the East Coast. Motherfuckers listen to West Coast music. That's come on, music. We listen to West Coast rap too. But every single motherfucking blood and every keyway in this motherfucker got music on their motherfucking shelf next to their Super 3, Dream Machine, Boom Box, J-Win, whatever the motherfucker they using. You know what I'm saying? They got the motherfucker some East Coast rap right up in that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Because they love the music. How the fuck you gonna not like the state if you love the music? You know what I'm saying? So, all this old East Coast beef, West Coast beef, all this, only beef I'm having is what I'm putting between that motherfucking bun when I'm finna make me something to eat. You know what I'm saying? Them the type of beef I'm talking about. But when it comes down to us having an issue with each other, come on, man. Shit, I love my motherfucking brothers out there, you know what I'm saying, on the East Coast. You know what I'm saying? That's why shit, when I go in that motherfucking clubhouse, I'm fucking with them in the Eastern District all the motherfucking time. You know what I'm saying? I'm always gonna be in the Eastern District. You know what I'm saying? I'm always going in Sleepless in LA. I'm fucking with them, bro. You know what I'm saying? Man, my thing is this. I like people that like me. I love people that love me. Once again, I'm a Vanguard. And my job and my sole purpose is to take care of my people, to take care of bloods. You can be from Zimbabwe. You can be Zimbabwe Pyru. You better believe one thing, you know what I'm saying? You my homie. And I'm going to represent your neighborhood like I represent mine. That's it. That's why I'm a bloodstone villain. Blood before anything. So that means I'm going to represent blood from the day on. You know what I'm saying? And that's just how it is. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't no East Coast, West Coast beef. It ain't none. Motherfucker on the East, man, motherfucker on the, if you get a motherfucker on the West Coast that want to beef with a homie on the East Coast, I tell you what, we running on YouTube, we live, we hold everything. So that means everybody can hear. I'm telling motherfucker this. Anybody on the West Coast that want to have beef with a homie on the East Coast, I want that fade. Let me have that fade. However you want to do it, let me have that fade. You know what I'm saying? And by me being the OG, the big homie and all that, you're supposed to show me that respect and give me that fade if it's a fade. That's all I got to say about that whole little East Coast, West Coast thing. You know, hopefully, motherfuckers understand what I said and what I meant. You know, so I'm gonna go ahead and land this motherfucking plane, as they say. You know, youngsters taught me a whole new thing about when you finna rest and land your plane. So I'm gonna go ahead and say, let me land this plane right here. You know what I'm saying? So that I can kick back and and do my thing.
All right, so with that said, homie, you already know what it is, man. 212 for life, bro.
212 for life.
All right, and I shout you out. I'm gonna text you whatever. And yeah, this is baby girl music today. I said dope. You heard? That's the homie right there, yo, from the West, man. Like, you know, them dudes that I had, they don't have.
I'll check back in with you later.
All right, beloved. I hit you.
All right, Damo Star with Scar.
You already know that. Tamo Damo. So, you know what I mean? I just put that out there. This is for the young homies and for the people that ask questions, what's going on, this and that. It's no East Coast, West Coast beef. Yeah, I got emotional with the Pop Smoke thing. Dude don't understand, man. Like, we love our own, we love our family, bro. We can't stop a dude or be upset with a dude for being upset. Look what happened to Young Dolph. You know what I'm saying? It's a million and one dude that felt how I felt when Pop Smoke got killed. You know what I'm saying? And you see retribution and a whole bunch of stuff taking place right now. I'm not saying it's right. What I'm trying to say is, let's recreate the peace, man. We gotta stop killing each other, bro. This is a message to everybody, man. You know what I mean? I would have never reached out to those brothers like that for any form of fashion but to land this plane. Brotherly love overrides oppression and destruction. That means all sets, all colors, all creeds, all gangs, all languages. This is the moment of truth. We got to stick together, bro. Right now, we need each other more than we realize. There's no me without you. I be who you be. All right? Let's stop the senseless killing, man. For real, this is serious, man. You know? I ain't come on to attack these dudes. These dudes is bozos. You know what I mean? These dudes is bozos. I don't care how much a dude screaming yellow online. If a dude ain't come and face me face to face as a man, I cease to acknowledge you. Because I'm outside. I'm outside. I'm not outside wilding, banging, none of that. I'm outside trying to save lives, man. You understand what I'm telling y'all? I'm trying to save lives, bro. We lived our life. It wasn't always on positivity, but now that we know better, we do better. You understand what I'm telling y'all? Now that we know better, we do better, man. There's no excuse. I read in the comments. You know what I mean? I read it. I laugh at certain things. You know, a couple of dudes made me laugh. Like Sumex had me laughing. You know what I'm saying? He's been in prison before. He know what jail is like. He also know the number system. He already know that in certain situations, brothers is outnumbered. That's why you ain't see me try to mute him, get up crazy with him, that. Because he know. He just catching wreck. Because that's what people do. I catch wreck. They be dead serious. I come get some funny shit. Everybody, ha ha ha, be laughing. Sign up. Join Eastern District. We got some things to talk about. Even with Troll Nation, they talk about a whole bunch of stuff, who's doing this and that. But when they sober up and they really get serious, join Troll Nation. Sleepers in LA. Crenshaw District. Join the format. Hookers 4/5. Got the bunny hole. Get involved. Get involved. Pay attention, man. There's real curriculum out there. I ain't gonna say information, I'm gonna call it curriculum. Why? If you pay attention, you learn. As you learn, you do better. Alright? I want to pay a bunch of new hybrid stuff. I'm gonna hold off on that right now. I need you to sober up and pay attention now, man. Alright? The revolution is taking place. It's up to us as a people to pay attention and identify with the fact that, yo, they're really knocking us off, bro. And they're knocking us off at our own hand. They're supplying guns to our youth to kill our youth. Why? Because the youth are our future, man. Pay attention. For years, we heard our R&B singers. I believe the children are future. Pay attention, man. They can't reach us. Why? We know better. We're older. How do you use a broke shoe mule? You know what a broke shoe mule is? A donkey that can no longer carry the load. Don't you get it? They don't want the older people. They want the youth. They want the stallions, the young ponies. So they can't utilize them as a tool or a weapon. They're going to destroy them. In comes COVID-19. Chickenpox has come back stronger than ever now. Why? Chickenpox don't affect us. It affects our babies. Don't you get it? Oh, they got a plan for us too. They kill us with cancer. Pay attention, man. They keep who need to be kept and destroy everybody else that they cannot work with. So yeah, this is the reason why informers and rats win right now, today, in today's society. That's why. They can utilize them to entrap us. So yeah, they exist, they win. They don't have big homes, houses, lucrative endeavors. because they can utilize them. If you don't cooperate with the system, then you become an op of the system. Only problem is the system is not killing the ops. They're using their other ops, our youth. They kill off the strong-minded individuals, man. To snipe us, man. To get it off the face of the earth. So that they can continue on with their plan. And their plan is destroy the minority, not black people. The minorities, some white people are minorities. The ones that don't apply what they call the standards, the norms, they annihilate them too. Yeah, it's that serious, man. I'm just trying to save lives here, bro. You know? Don't worry. In the morning, I'm gonna be back on my 212 spell. I'm gonna be swaggy P with it and all that. But tonight, I'm asking y'all out there, man, please, man. I ain't saying don't keep your guns. Keep your guns, but I mean, you're gonna need it. Oh, you're gonna need it. But stop killing each other, man. For real, man. There's no reason why the elders is running around the streets intimidated by the youth. Y'all supposed to be the vanguard of your community. We don't need police, man, when we got each other, bro. The police is dominant. Why? Because you will kill me, but you won't kill them. And I ain't saying kill police. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying to stand up firm and strong enough to the point where we don't got to kill them out. They're going to respect us. Why? Because we hold our own hood down. There's no ruckus in our hood. There's no senseless killings in our hood. There's no robberies in our hood. No rapes in our hood. There's no child abuse in our hood. Abuse, I said abuse. No child abuse in our hood. Because we govern and hold down our hood. You see the difference? Oh, believe me, the police kill each other when it's sanctioned. Yeah. They got one of them that's not complying with the order. He feels the need to go to the proper authorities. Yeah, they get rid of their own too. Why? It's the New World Order. And when you don't comply with the New World Order, they get rid of you. You know? It is what it is, man. I'm just asking you as my people, man. As my family. Start sticking together, man. When we stick together, we don't need guns, man. Simply put. And we stick together, we don't need guns to use against each other. This goes to every clique, to the bikers, Blood, Crip folk, Nieta, Latin King. It's for everybody. See, we get stuck with, yeah, you know, black people shouldn't kill black people. No. All minorities shouldn't be banging on each other. We shouldn't be killing each other, bro. Just being 100 with it. You know? Just being 100 with it, man. We got to stop doing work for these people, man. You know what's crazy? The world as we know it today. Now, I'm reading people chats. What they talking about? The world as we know it today, bro. The government is not even thinking about us. They chasing numbers. They chasing progress. They chasing new inventions. They in the gun race. They in the missile race. They trying to beat other countries out in being the first to have advanced technology towards the new world. So don't worry about them. It's a lower level dude that's connected to them that's erasing us, annihilating us. Oh, Ghost is this. Ghost is this. If you hit the right chord, you're gone. So-and-so had a heart attack. So-and-so had a rare case of cancer. You know what that is? That's that handkerchief or that cloth over your nose. Yeah. That's that needle somewhere in your leg, your neck, that paralyze you until you eventually pass away. All that. That shit real, man. That shit is real, man. Think it in if you want to. Alright? Time to stick together, man. We need each other, man. Straight up. We need each other. You can get $1,000,001 by yourself. That's not going to save you in a revolution, though, bro. You can use it to contribute so that we can safeguard ourselves, so we can protect ourselves. Yeah. Gotta stop killing each other, man. Stop getting online, attacking dudes, disrespecting people, getting crazy when it's a bigger problem at hand, man. We have a bigger problem at hand, man. Yeah. Yeah, we have a bigger problem at hand, man. You know what it's called? It's called lack of education. It's called lack of protection. We're not protected, bro. Oh, the United States Amendment says the amendments is not in place to protect us, bro. It's to tame and enslave us. That's what it's for, man. Simply put. Simply put. For real. You talk positive on YouTube and you get a yellow dot. You get brazy with it, they give you a green dot. You know what that means? You are sticking to the script. The script is to have us on Jerry Springer time. Disrespectful, unruly, looking like an animal, a person of no origin. That's what nigga is. Nigga derived from the word Nick Crow, which means dead, of no origin. That means you don't have no beginning, homie. You just dead. It's like you a lab rat. They pump you up and then send you out to self-destruct. That's what they do. You know what I mean? For real, man. They gotta pay attention, man. There's too many niggas seeking wreck in the champagne room, man. No bitch assiness in the champagne room is what I'm trying to tell y'all, bro. Alright? Time to sober up. Time to get right. Look, I'm sipping. I ain't saying this kind of sober. I mean the mental and the physical sober. To the point where you know where you coming from and where the fuck you going. That kind of sober. Do you understand what's going on, man? I've been behind the scenes working trying to get my family mixtape out. But I've been paying attention. I've been on Clubhouse here and there. A lot of times you go in there, you don't even hear me in the room. You know why? I'm too busy working on getting this material out so that I can feed my family and feed y'all. Because the overall hybrid agenda is to make that bread and then give the bread back to the community the right way. We're not contributing to charities, none of that. We're going to literally build communities, buy houses and homes, tear the foreclosed market up so that we can provide homes for families and help contribute to schools proper education, extra curriculum that's going to take you from point A to point B, C, and D. E, F, G. To relax. We don't have trades no more. And you take away Apex Text, guess what? We don't got none of this. Unless you go to Job Corps. People that go to Job Corps, usually people that get in trouble. Don't you get it? It's a revolving door. It's a continuous cycle of nonsense, of madness. That's what it is, man. The penitentiary is probably the number 3 or 4 entity in the world of commerce. Why? We make license plates. We make eyeglasses. We make cups, mugs. We make metal. We make soap. Don't you get it? And you only get 37 cents a day to do all this shit. Meanwhile, the nigga who produce it probably get about $250 an hour on our black asses, on our Hispanic asses, on our Cuban, fucking Russian, Jewish asses for the ones that go to jail. But Jews go to jail too. I was in jail with a Jewish dude. They gave the man 5 years and they said he didn't pay his taxes. With records that he paid his taxes. Because he spoke out against something that he seen as an injustice. And at the time that he did it, it was the wrong time for it. They had a whole campaign going on and he spoke out against it. And the people that were for the government amongst his community disowned him and abandoned him too. And the man did 5 years, a straight business owner, a law-abiding citizen, and they gave my man $1 million in 1 year. I thought he was weird. I go to his cell, he got the sheet over him, and he doing whatever he doing, praying, and he reading the Torah. I'm like, this guy's weird. And when I talk to him, he's not weird. He's a smart dude. Excuse me. Wintertime, expect me to sneeze. But he's a smart dude, man. Very articulate, and he don't go by color code. He go by what's real and what's fake, what's wrong and what's right. And he spoke out in his own community, disbanded from him and basically blackballed this man. He's the multi-millionaire. I became cool with him. We called him Mayor. His name was Mayor. We called him Mayor. Mayor. You know what I mean? And, you know, he did time. Man, old Mad Warehouse, electronics store, all type of stuff. And they gave the man 5 years, falsely reporting that he didn't pay his taxes. But the reality is, he went into the system, and the system turned on him. He was a part of the system until he realized that the system was discriminating against the minorities. And so he spoke a while, because Jews, they got a lot of money, but they still considered the minority. He didn't like what he was seeing, what he was hearing, and he spoke out against it. And he went to somebody who was a part of the system, and they turned on him. He was trusting this dude, and the dude flipped on him. Yo, this guy can become a problem. Got to get rid of him. He legit, he's multi-millionaire. How you get rid of a threat? By discrediting him and making his name rubbish. That's what they did. They made it seem like he didn't pay taxes and a whole bunch of other shit. And they fucked the man's life up. Even he came home now. He's been home for years now. He rich, but now he can't do fair trade amongst his own community. Because they don't fuck with him no more. You understand what I'm saying? Pay attention to the powers that be, man. For real, man. Sounds like KKK. Facts. Pay attention to the powers that be, man. I'm telling y'all, man. This shit's serious, bro. This shit dead serious. And motherfuckers is not paying attention. This shit is dead serious. You know what I'm saying? For real, man. No pun intended. All jokes and bullshit aside, man. We have to stick together, man. You know what I mean? At the same time, I don't give in the brothers who've been in jail for forever for the West Coast voice. People from over here, they talk all the time. They get over here, talk. They talk, but the people from the West Coast, we hear about them. We listen to stories, but you don't really hear them. So I just gave them dudes a voice and a platform. Anytime they want to talk and expound on anything, my platform is there for them. They've been in jail forever, bro. You'll be surprised at how much information they have, even though they're in the penitentiary. You know what I mean? These dudes is in Folsom, all the jails you hear about. In books, you read in books, these dudes is there. No doubt, Mike Jones, peace and loyalty. You know what I'm saying? These dudes is there, man. We got dudes trying to get famous for podcasters, famous off of music and these different records. And you ain't letting these dudes be heard, though, man. Why bury the very voices who created your whole fucking movement? Your whole swag is created by these guys. These guys got 36 years in, 37 years in, 32 years in. Why not? Damn, I'm tired. That's the liquor. That's the alcohol. Because I ain't been drinking. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't drinking a couple of weeks. But, you know, I went through some shit on the way here, whatever. Almost hit a deer. Almost got hit by 18 with a truck. I said, I'm taking me a shot. Take a big shot. You see that. But we got to start, you know, believing in each other again, bro. We don't believe in each other. We don't even trust each other. We can't stand. We don't even like each other. And don't know why, though. I don't like that nigga. But don't know why you don't like that man. Could somebody please tell me why we don't like each other? Simple. I'm going to tell you why. Because years ago, during slavery, the master would come outside, aided and guided by the light-skinned nigga, the in-house nigga. Yeah, the light-skinned nigga. You like the light-skinned niggas, the light-skinned nigga. And come out to the field and spaz out on the field nigga. Thus creating a hate amongst the fortunate, the house nigga, and the field nigga. So now every nigga that hits the house, oh, that's a house nigga. Don't trust that nigga. He gonna tell Master what's going on. So now, when the house nigga Master come outside, they whip me, because I can't beat them, I turn around and I tell my fellow field nigga, I tell them off, nigga, fuck you, nigga, I don't fuck with you anyway, nigga. And that ripple went from 100 years to 200 years to 300 years to 400 years to 500 years, and to the point where we don't like each other. We don't respect each other. We can't trust each other. We loathe each other. That's where it comes from, beloveds. That's where it comes from. That's where it comes from. That's where it comes from. You understand what I'm saying? Dudes need to grow up now. Dudes need to mature now. Love your children first. Love yourself second. And thirdly, love your community. Love your people. Love your sister. Love your brother. Love your cousin. Love your aunt. Love your uncle. All you niggas need a hug. I need a hug right now. God damn. That's how brutal and hard we are to each other. Yeah. Tomorrow morning, I'm over my phone. it's gonna be a nigga cursing Hassan Campbell out. It's gonna be another nigga cursing Bullets Gotti out, cursing Roski out, cursing Stash 280 out. And that's the norm. People rally for that. They look for that. You know why? My nigga, we ain't got a motherfucking thing going on but a bunch of fucking noise, man. What they say about the loudest motherfucker in the room? Either he motherfucking broke or he hummus or he bluffing, nigga. He ain't about that fucking life. But still, we do it. We go hard. Yeah, this is Call Outs TV. And yo, so. He's the motherfucking main problem with this shit. Why? No, don't nobody know this guy. But he has the 411 allegedly for educational purposes on everybody. But don't nobody know him and he don't know nobody. Don't you get it? Chasing false clout. It doesn't make you special to belittle the next man. Oh yeah, this is Scheme King since 2000, and this and that. How you know that, Schemo? Why would you repeat that online, Schemo? Don't you get it? And I'm not actually banging on Call Outs and Schemo. I'm trying to show y'all. It's a whole bunch of us online, but a lot of us is moving wrong. We going hard to expose each other. And only getting cents on a motherfucking dollar. So it's not that lucrative. All this time y'all been online, you can see it's not that lucrative. You're not making 100,000 a video. So why keep doing it? Why keep lying with fraudulent content on the next man, and for what? And for what? And for what? Let's be real. Let's be real, man. And for what? You're not making no sense. Is it really worth your life? Because some niggas take things differently. And you may say some shit, yeah, this and that, trying to sound lit, and little homie come through and really push your shit, all your brain matter to the fucking sky. And for what? For attacking a nigga you had no knowledge of and didn't know what the fuck his mental was like. Wake the fuck up, niggas. Let's be real, man. Wake the fuck up, man. Enough is enough, man. Gotta wake up, man. Come on, man. They had a record years ago. Self-destruction. Cash one MCLA on. MCLA had the cold verse. You ain't guarding the door, so what you got a gun for? Don't you get it? You niggas just taking pop shots at each other. And for what? A baby can fire a firearm, bro. Are y'all aware of that? Does that make him a killer? And is it a child whose brain hasn't developed enough, or he's not mature enough to understand, don't do. If you put the hammer in his hand, put a finger on the trigger, and he pull it back, he can squeeze a trigger, a baby. So it's really making you tough? Huh? I crippled a bunch of nigga styles. Does it make me tough? Or does it make me lost? I was lost. I was lost. No direction, just one belief. See food, eat food. That's it. So once the struggle was over with, I became an oppressor, just like everybody else. You know why? Because even though the war was over with, every time a nigga sees another nigga plate, I was on it. So you know what that means? I became just as wrong as the motherfucker we said was wrong. Yeah. That's the reality of the situation, man. I became just as wrong as the people we said was wrong for doing us wrong. But now we the ones running around doing wrong, sometimes to each other. So yeah. Oh, you know CK was coming with the spill. Had to be a reason why I did what I did to show you. Listen, my nigga, it's no different on the West Coast than it is on the East Coast. The only motherfucking difference is the motherfucking accent, bro. We go, Jamaicans, yaga, yaga. The West Coast, yay, yay. What the fuck is the difference? We all hollering, nigga. We all hollering. We all got our sayings. We all got a particular way of how we pronounce our words. But does it really make us different? Because we all lost and confused. Wake the fuck up, my niggas. Stop the senseless killing, robbery, rapes, and all the rest is not to take place under the sun. And stay the fuck out the street committing crime if you're going to tell, nigga. If you're a part of the crime, you shouldn't be able to fucking tell. That's something that our politicians should put in black and white. If you're a part of the crime, you robbing, stealing, killing, you shouldn't have a right to a fucking deal. They shouldn't offer you a motherfucking deal. They shouldn't let you inform. Why? You're no different than I am. If I said pow, pow, you said pow, 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 and turn around, I'm willing to corroborate. Nah. Change them laws. Oh, you want to corroborate? You still gonna get 89 years, nigga, just like he got. Yeah, that part. You see the difference? But because they keep giving these fucking deals out, niggas is crippling your style. But fuck you. What about your fucking kids? What about your sick mother, your sick grandmother, or your grandfather, your father? I wish my pops and both of my grandmoms and my grandpops is here. I don't have neither one of my grandpops. My pops not here. Neither one of my grandmothers is here. I'm lucky for my moms to be here. To allow a nigga to rob and steal right along with me. I probably beat you up Monday. You beat me up Tuesday. To turn around and tell like a bitch. Because you can't do time. But you was right there and probably was the nigga who initiated the crime and even told me about the crime. But you going home. And I worked for my family for 25 years. Even though the crime is really your fucking crime, my nigga. It's your crime. You lined the whole shit up. I follow suit, put work in with you. And then you sink my fucking ship. And you go home with your family and everything is okay. Yeah, I don't want nobody to go to jail. But motherfucker, it should be a law in place that say if you committed a crime, you're doing the same time, period. Don't waste your time snitching. You doing time, nigga. Fuck it. Fuck it. And that should be told to a nigga at the precinct. If you go and bust that gun, nigga, you can tell your code if you want. You doing time, nigga. Straight up. Excuse me, y'all. 1 minute. What's good, Kay?
What up, son?
Hey, doing this shit. Grabbing my little spell. You alright?
Yeah. So the broad hit me back.
Uh-huh.
Said this dude didn't have the date available for her, so she could only do like one event. So she was doing the what's some shit called the Star Ball.
Oh, the Star Ball, yeah.
That's a nice spot.
I mean, I know the homie text and all that, but it be little incidents over there, okay, maybe whatever. Get the date and let me go over there and talk to text myself and make sure you good, bro.
Oh yeah, no, it's the 19th.
The 19th?
She already got, she already. It was the day she was trying to do with dude, but she said dude said it wasn't available.
All right, so that's what I'm gonna do. Look, I'm gonna go. Texas, my man. He's just fucking my brother King way back in the days. I'm going to holler, let them know you coming this and that, and I don't need him to change the security or anything for you. But I'm going to be there for you anyway.
Okay, no doubt. Yeah, you know I'm coming with Big G and
Yeah.
I'm on too, you know me.
Yeah, I already know security first.
Yeah. But yeah, she already booked it and everything. Everything she knocked on.
All right, cool. I'm headed. You said the 19th. I'll be there.
All right, cool.
All right, salute. But you understand what I'm saying, man? Like, at the end of the day or whatever, we not going to play game with the nonsense, bro. We not doing that. Either you motherfuckers want to live or you want to die. Keep killing off the strong people, because we only have, we already skin thin now. Keep killing all our strength, and you're going to say, damn, nigga, CK said that with a chain around your neck and a ball around your ankle again. Because slavery is coming, nigga. I'm warning y'all. I'm telling y'all. If you don't get your shit together, slavery is coming, my nigga. I'm telling y'all. Listen to me. I told you a bunch of shit. You listened, some didn't listen. The one that didn't listen called me. You CK, you was right, bro. Listen to me, man. And we don't get that shit together, my nigga, they put us back in chains, bro. And once they do that, you're going to be walking that chain and seeing brothers hanging on trees and shit and on fucking light poles, man. It's time to stop the nonsense, man. Stop killing. Respect your parents. Respect your cousins. Respect your little brother to your older brother. Cut the nonsense out. And with that, I have landed. Anybody want to call up the calling line? I'm going to give you a 5 minutes. The phone don't ring, I'm off it. You know what I mean? I said what I needed to say, man. But we got to wake up. We got to do better now, man. For real. We got to do better, man. Got to do a whole lot better, man. I'm telling y'all. You know what I mean? You know? Yeah, you already know. Salute, man. Salute. You know? Already River, you already know, my nigga. You know how I do. You know how I give it up, bro. You know I don't play, man. This shit for real, man. Motherfucker better wake up, man. I'm telling y'all. Stop, man. You see what time I got K Slade calling me on the phone about dates. Man, we making moves, bro. We ain't got time to be sitting around. We ain't got time to be playing games. Don't you get it? We are not playing games, man. We trying to get all that we can get while we can get it. Why? In a minute, ain't gonna be no more cash. So for the niggas out there hustling, you better hurry the fuck up and stack that and put it in the bank. So it become digital and can be moved. At a certain point, all cash will be turned in or will be burnt. You know they burn money, right? When money get old, they burn that shit, bro. You deposit it in the bank, and they separate all the bills, the old for the new, and they burn the old bills, bro. All right, with that said, salute. Everybody just stay healthy, stay safe. Happy holidays. By the way, we get ready to do the countdown to the new year. I mean, the countdown to Christmas and then the countdown to New Year's. All right? I'm about to add Christmas carols on my channel, nigga. You know what I mean? Talking about Heat Miser and Baby New Year's. I'm going in, yo. So if you don't like it, my nigga, don't tune in. All right? I'm just bringing it back to how we was as kids. You know what I mean? When Cooley High came on, we made sure we was home on time to watch Cooley High in the crib. My love had the Jiffy popcorn, the little hand, and the shit pop up. Yeah, we taking it back to them days. Guess what? We really locked in doors, bro. This is why Xbox and all PS4s and PS5, the technology has stepped up. Why? In a minute, if you ain't somebody that's about something, that's trying to be someone, you're going to be locked indoors, bro. They don't need people who's uneducated. They need that's strong, mentally strong. Don't y'all get it, man? Salute. You know my slogan, my niggas. Grocery sell more than dope. Peace, we out.
Algo Production.
Hybrid.
Chicago production.
Shoot it back, nigga. I told you he was coming back.
Hustle game like a give and go. Me and Shooter doing a pick and roll. Watch game got a different glow. Watch game got a different glow. Hustle game like a give and go. Me and Shooter doing pick and roll. Watch game got a different glow. Watch game got a different glow.
Hustle game like a give and go. Tell them niggas they don't want no smoke. 30 bins, that's for every show. CK show them how that money go. CK show them how that money go. CK show them how that money go.
I'ma show them how this money go. Watch game got a different go. CK, you already know. 30 grand for every show. 100 grand all on the floor. Homie screaming, not really though. It's all good, I'm saying though. Hard work, no playing though. Waste your time on the silly hoes. Philly bound like I'm getting though. Shoot a home, now it's time to blow. In this game, we taking dough. Player haters, it's time to go. SL, you already know. Hustle game like a give and go. Me and Shooter doing a pick and roll. Watch game got a different glow. Watch game got a different glow. Hustle game like a give and go. Me and Shooter doing pick and roll. Watch game got a different glow. Watch game got a different glow.
Hustle game like a give and go. Tell them niggas they don't want no smoke. 30 bins, that's for every show. CK show them how that money go. CK show them how that money go. CK show them how that money go. Stick to that G code. Got mops for ops, so we do not reload. CK is the founder. We surfing in money, y'all niggas is drowning. We pull up in foreigns. We stealing your bitches, you niggas is boring. We run up them commas. We stacking them chips and we ready for drama. Just call me the big homie, cause I got the sig on me. Niggas is hating, they big mad, cause they know that we running a big bag. When I was locked in a box, money still don't stop. No. I peeled off in the drop, now straight to the top. When I was locked in a box, money still don't stop. No. I peeled off in that drop, now straight to the top. Hustle game like a give and go. Me and Shooter doing a pick and roll. Watch game got a different glow. Watch game got a different glow. Hustle game like a give and go. Me and Shooter doing pick and roll. Watch game got a different glow. Watch game got a different glow. Hustle game like a give and go. Tell them niggas they don't want no smoke. 30 bins, that's for every show. CK show them how that money go.